just hurry, right?
Yeah.
So that one missed. It's 3-0 to Lathrop.
Make sure you don't get caught behind the slow group, and you'll be good to go.
3-0 outside corner, called a strike as Allen gets his first pitch for a strike called.
I mean, in the 200s is going to get 4 people some food, a cart, 18 holes. Man, you can't beat that deal. You really can't. Yeah.
And that's ball 4 as it misses down and away.
If you're feeling lucky, you get a $500 gift card on a hole-in-one. $5,000. Look at that, folks. $5,000 for a $200 down payment, a team of 4. What a deal. You can't have that anywhere.
If you can guarantee you'll not a home run, but a hole-in-one.
Listen, folks, here's the thing. You can go buy $51 lottery tickets, or you can go have a lot of fun at the golf course.
It's true. Runner goes. This one misses low. The throw down right on the money, but coming out in front there to cover was the shortstop, and he couldn't put the tag on.
He had the throw. He just has to wait back on the bag. I don't know why he jumped the bag there to get that.
That's Spencer, who's moved from the mound to short for Allen as they just switched spots. They made it easy on us.
But get out to Clear Creek, play you 18 holes, have you some food, have a blast.
I guess you can sign up there. I'm pretty sure you can.
Well, why am I promoting it if you can't?
We're promoting the day of. Harper would love that, would he? 1-0 count. Well, he would like to have to sort through, and have to add some more teams, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
1-0 count. Lathrop now in scoring position with nobody out. Cats lead 5-0 over Graham as this one misses inside. 2-0 to Bobby Medley.
Me and Dylan definitely thought about going out and playing, but, of course, Dylan forgets his clubs at the house.
I didn't forget them. Our team sort of flaked on us. We had 2 others.
If we need a 4th, I'm sure we have enough power to get a 4th.
Well, that one missed inside 3-0. Well, no, I mean, we need a 3rd and 4th.
Well, let me see what I can do.
I don't think it's in the cards today for me, but you might be able to throw together a team. Here's the 3-0. They throw over to second.
Dylan, we have to go as a team if we go, me and you. We're a duo.
That's true. And again, remember, we have Sports Chat Monday at 6 o'clock. Don't want you to forget about that. We'll have a send-off for Mark. I think we were going to label it the roast of Mark Harr, but this one missed high of all 4. I told the soccer guys when I went over and saw them play the other night in their win over, I think it was Lebanon. Went over and watched them, the last one in the rain, as they're going to make a pitching change. Cam Allen is going to come out of the ball game, and they're going to bring in a new pitcher after back-to-back walks. Looks like they're going to bring in number 7, or not. Gets Colton Wimmer, the DH. Almost said Austin Davidson, but of course he's a Cat. So Colton Wimmer.
I was worried that you were going to say Mouse because both teams have a Mouse. So I think it'd be a little bit more complicated and easier to get mixed up on the Mouse, but not a Davidson. But it's okay.
They have a Mounts.
Mounts, not Mouse. I thought it was Mouse.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
You're right. So Cam Allen will go back to short.
Yeah, the scorecard didn't help me out at all. It was kind of hard to read.
So Spencer is now out of the game. Yeah, the scorecard for Graham, it was kind of like deciphering
cryptic,
a historical document. Let's see here. So Colton Wimmer on the mound. So technically Cam Allen doesn't pitch an inning. Or to a batter, really. He walked the 2 he faced. He's responsible for the runners at first and second.
Yeah.
As now Jordan Dixon will come to the plate for the Cats as Wimmer starts to get loose.
Yeah, he needs it. He just chucked 2 to the backstop in a row.
You get to this time of year where you got all these games stacked up, you run low on pitching. I think that's what's happening to a lot of teams.
We talked about the Bearcats having issues with who's going to pitch for them, but
we've been lucky that we've had time in between,
Yeah, but you have, Dixon and Griffith have done a great job for us, really just holding it down, and then Clifton getting in some innings. Haas, Bradley, they've all done a good job, really coming together and giving us some quality innings.
And that's going to be important, especially in the postseason. You're going to have a guy go an inning or 2 and try to supplement because you can't make it to state on 2 pitchers. You can make it pretty far on 2 pitchers, but you can't make
Especially with the new pitch count rule. You're going to have to play every day. So
And if you're going to win that state championship, you're going to have to play 2 times in one day. That one misses outside there on his last warm-up. I'm calling the warm-up pitches. Dixon was wanting to step in.
Dixon's hungry. I mean, 2 outs, runners on first and second.
Nobody out.
Oh, what did I say?
2 outs.
I meant to say 2 runners on.
That's all right.
Dang, these day games are throwing me off. Shoo.
So, yeah, Clear Creek, I think the Carrolls live right beside the first hole. So
if you miss bad enough, you can put it right through Lane Carroll's window.
Yeah. He might sign it for you, ain't he? Yeah, Lane and Colton said they might come to the roast. They might actually come and roast you. Coach Daniels
is this about?
Excited. We're just going to make fun of all your mistakes you've ever made.
Are you going to have like a recording?
No, I ain't got time for that. But I've went through some broadcasts, 1-2 count. This one, fresh count. This one goes to the backstop of the scoreboard. I would need to stop looking at that thing.
Told you.
Because that's a wild pitch. Moves runners to second and third. Oh, we have a poll on Facebook, too, or Twitter that you can vote on. Go to our Twitter page. You can vote on Mark's quote, your favorite Mark quote. It's pretty close, too. I think we have close to 50 or have over 50 votes. Go vote on it. There's a recording underneath of each one where you can make your decision.
Ooh, it's getting close. It's getting real close.
It's like a 2-vote difference between between Bang for the 3-pointers and Matthew Dean. Matthew Dean.
You got to call his name 3 times when he shows up.
2-0 count. This one ripped into right center field, nearly knocked down by Mounts. 1 run will score easily. The throw in is to the cutoff. They're going to try to go to second.
Yeah, got him.
They dropped it. He would have had him out, but he dropped the ball.
Oh, that hurts my wrist.
Got slid into there short as Cam Allen is hurt. As Dixon will get credit for 2 RBIs.
God, that hurts my wrist just looking at it.
And the Cats now lead 7-0.
That's tough. I mean, second baseman just sat back on the ball, didn't attack it, and it allowed the ball to get through the right beside of him. Really should have had a play there and kept the runs from scoring and getting an out, but wasn't able to. And smart play there by Dixon to go ahead and get 2 bases.
So the 2 walks end up hurting Allen as he's now credited for the 2 runs, and Wimmer allows the 5th hit as this one hits off the catcher and goes to the backstop. Taking third is Dixon. He advanced to second on the throw to the cutoff on the bang-bang play.
Weird question.
Now at third.
So is your ERA infinity at that point? No outs? 2 runs?
I'm not sure. Well, as far as for this game, I'd say it'd be what?
Yeah, infinity, right?
Well, not really infinity. It'd be like...
Well, mathematically, it has to be infinity.
I guess you're right, since he didn't record an out. You have to look that one up. I'm no statistician. I'm a history major. I don't do numbers. This one is a pickoff move to third and goes by, and Dixon will score without a throw. And actually, that is Bradley running for Dixon.
I think it went under the fence and just walked him in at that point.
3 runs this inning for the Cats on just 1 hit. And it's 8-0. Now Zach Griffith with nobody on, so he takes away an RBI opportunity for him. Here's a 1-1. This one outside corner called a strike. 0-1 to, or 1-2 to Griffith. Yet again, I'm making up the counts for myself. Why am I doing that today? I don't know why. It's not like
the day games, Dylan. The day games throw you off.
It's the glare. Here's the 1-2 inside. 2-2.
The glare.
Still nobody out here in the 4th. Again, with Graham being the home team, they'll have 2 more chances at the plate. Pitch on the way from Wimmer, and this one's fouled back. Still 2-2.
The boys have a soccer game at Richlands against Graham at 5 p.m. on Monday. So, if
starting to rain.
Oh, dang it! The one time
you're wrong. Mark said it wasn't going to rain, so there's another one we could use against it. 2-2. This one misses low. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Let me check the radar.
Yep, the rain falling as the umbrellas are popping up here at the ballpark. It's coming pretty hard now.
Don't worry, folks. From the looks of my radar, just going to be a quick little shower.
3-2 outside. Strike 3 looking as Griffith slams his bat down. That thing was a good 3 inches off the plate. But in the pouring rain, you're a little bit more accustomed to the strike zone widening as it's coming down pretty hard.
We're going to take him off the field for a minute. Dylan, we get to have our first rain delay.
Yeah, our first rain delay of the year. We've been lucky, really, to not have rain. We've not had rain in a single broadcast.
Pull the tarp at all? According to my radar, it's just a quick little shower. So, you know how your favorite meteorologist is. He's usually pretty good at this
wrong. Stuff. Now he set the tone, so... Just keep up with us on Twitter. We're going to loop through some commercials here. We could play an old broadcast.
Whatever you want to do.
What would ESPN do?
They would come up with some sort of show, some rain delay show.
That's true. It looks like the tarp is going to come out, so it may be a prolonged delay. It's 12:11 p.m., and the Cats lead 8-0 over Graham. Here in the bottom or top of the fourth inning. So they're going to go ahead and get the tarp out. Let's see if we can find a broadcast here.
We can have a little
What would
show.
be a good old one? Chatham or Ridgeview?
I kind of got really heated at the Ridgeview game. I don't think it's a good one.
Let's see here.
Chatham was fine. It's a great game. We won.
So I
didn't get too mad about things.
Since we're going into a rain delay, we will leave you with some entertainment.
I'm kind of bummed. I really wanted to, maybe we could have our own, first radio show segment, you know?
We could, but we got Brad Carter we could go talk to in the booth over here beside us. I'd like to catch up with Brad. Let's see what we can find here for the broadcast. I know that the rain's starting to come down pretty hard now. Mark's completely wrong on the forecast, so we need to stop trusting him. Go back to Dave Dirks, people, if you were putting
the clouds have broke. The clouds have broken.
There was no sign of rain till it started pouring. I never saw this coming. It came from behind us, I guess. All right, we're going to take you.
Holy cow.
We're going to take you to the game against Chatham for the Bearcats. And, again, you can keep up. When we go back live, we'll post on Twitter at VHS Bearcat Radio. Just follow us there. And we'll get back to you, hopefully, here from the ballpark at some point. But while we're in this rain delay, we'll let you enjoy Virginia High versus Chatham, the state quarterfinals, where the Lady Cats ended up.
You don't tell them the outcome, Dylan.
Clinching. Well, hopefully we're not in a rain delay that long. So here we go. Once it gets going here. May take it a second. Virginia High Bearcat basketball will be on the air in 5 minutes. You're listening to the Bearcat Tip-Off Show on Bearcat Radio. Good evening and welcome to Bearcat Radio's exclusive coverage of the VHSL's Class II state quarterfinal that pits the Region D runner-up, the Virginia High Bearcats, against the Region C champ, the Chatham Cavaliers. I'm Dylan Hutton, joined by Mark Carr from the Grant Center on the campus of Averett University in Danville, Virginia. And tonight, the first step of a magical journey to a state championship begins here in the south side of Virginia. Mark, it's hard to believe that these two teams, along with the other 6 that make up the field of 8, are just 3 wins away from a state championship. How do you stay away from this pressure-packed moment, and how much does past playoff experience help for this year's teams?
You know, to prepare, what you have to do is you just have to come in loose. And the whole bus ride over here and all of last night, they just seem loose. They seem ready to go. And I think, honestly, going to UVA Wild was a much more hostile environment. No offense to the Chatham fans who are here, but it doesn't seem like there's as packed of a house. And, I mean, as many fans for Chatham as there was for other teams trying to root against us. I think we're in a good situation in that sense. We brought a lot of Bearcat people with us tonight, and I think we're ready to go for that.
Yeah, good crowd. Made the trip down from Bristol, the 3-hour ride that we just made. So we welcome you to the Bearcat Tip-Off Show, presented by State Line Motors in Bristol. Again, getting set. We're about 22 minutes out from the opening tip of this one. And we'll hit Mark with another question here. Tonight we see contrasting play styles. You got both teams really wanting to pace it out offensively quickly, but defensively got a lot of different mindsets for each team. The Cats are going to look to put the full court pressure on and get out and transition